TIFU by telling R. Vegan I wanted to be vegan. So a few weeks back I started veganism. But everyone in my family is incredibly carnivore. I am talking about. I used to eat meat on every meal for every day of my life. The transition has not been bad. But like everything, it has taken some accommodation and time. So, I went to said subreddit to get advice. Since I was feeling a little bit more tired than usual, I casually mentioned that last week I had 2 slices of ham, 1 egg and a slice of cheese. That was the fuck up. The entire post, which was me trying to seek advice on what to do, turned into people going off at me left and right, telling me all kinds of things because I had a non-vegan breakfast last week. From now on, I'll take my advice from my nutritionist. TLDR. Was feeling weak after a diet change. Asked Reddit vegans for advice. Mentioned that I had a non-vegan breakfast last week. Hell broke loose on the post and my inbox. Did you delete the post on R. Vegan? I wanted to see what sort of comments you were getting, but I can't find it. Veganism is famous for the stereotype that vegans are preachy. And some indeed are. There is a subset that sort of competes about who is more vegan, more pure. There is a different subset who are much more compassionate and more helpful, who are willing to help you where you are at now. Unfortunately, the ideological purity people can drown them out. You can still eat vegan options and once in a while have something non-vegan if you feel like it. It's not all or nothing. Or you can eat non-vegan options all the time and vegan options once in a while. It's your choice. R. Vegetarian is way more accommodating to flexitarians. Try it. Unless you made the post on an alternative account. You've only made 1 post on R. Vegan. It had exactly 2 people telling you you're not a vegan. Yet everybody trying to give you advice regardless. That's hardly people going off at me left and right telling me all kinds of things because I had a non-vegan breakfast last week. Edit. And with 19 comments. No hell broke loose on the post. Can you link your post, as I didn't find it browsing your history a few weeks back. No vegan diet, no vegan powers. From now on, I'll take my advice from my nutritionist. I think this is actually TIFU by not asking my nutritionist about nutrition. And instead asking Reddit. Single quote. This isn't a case of you fucking up, but them not being able to understand that you're making a big jump and just want some advice. But don't feel bad about having the occasional slice of ham or egg now and then. You can't jump straight into being a pure vegan overnight after how you've been living for so long. As a vegetarian who sometimes thinks about going vegan, chocolate is my downfall. Can I suggest trying to be vegetarian first and seeing how you go with that? There's a difference between beginning a diet for yourself and doing it for pride. You just keep doing it for yourself. Dated a vegan girl. Her entire personality was being vegan. I stopped texting her back after the 2nd date, which was at a vegan festival. She literally could not hold a conversation about anything that wasn't veganism. Never again. Congratulations on eating less meat and possibly transitioning to a vegan lifestyle. All steps are great for the environment and sounds like you went from meat twice a day to meat for 1 breakfast last week. That's huge. You are doing great. You didn't F up. We just live in a crazy time in society where everyone is polarized in their belief system. Don't feel bad and continue eating in a way that makes you feel healthy and good. Don't ever say anything to Reddit. Jains are more vegan than some woke vegans. I'm sorry you had a bad experience. I saw that post. And I think people were just confused because you were saying that you felt weak after going vegan. When really you hadn't gone vegan yet because you were eating ham, egg, and cheese. Since you're just starting your transition to veganism, you might not realize this. But vegans are constantly regaled with stories of people who went vegan for a week and almost died, and people who realized vegan diets can't be healthy because they tried it and after a few days they were extremely weak and anemic. Those stories are so frustrating because they obviously aren't logical, and they perpetuate the idea that plant-based diets are unhealthy and a bad idea, when that isn't true, and plant-based diets are actually a really vital part of combating climate change. So we don't want people to be unnecessarily against them. I think people thought you were trying to launch into one of those stories and just wanted to prevent that from getting started. Obviously you weren't trying to do that. I think it was more a misunderstanding between saying, "I've started veganism," when really you're still in the process of transitioning. Which is totally understandable. It's amazing that you're trying to make this change. And remember that we're vegan for the animals, not for other vegans. So don't be discouraged. Vegans are the Karens of eating. Hey, just to help you out, veganism as a lifestyle. They don't harm animals. What you are thinking about is changing to a plant-based diet, not going vegan. Try going to our plant-based diet. Wow, that really sucks. I'm sorry that happened. Okay, so I'll give you a vegetarian perspective. I call myself vegetarian, but I really will eat anything when hungry. I learned that the hard way after attempting to go vegan and not feeding my body properly. Don't go vegan, veg at the cost of your health. Also ask yourself why you're doing this. Is it for animal rights, environmental, health reasons? Or is it just easier to cook? For me, it's environmental first and foremost. But it's also just easier to cook. Try to veganize some of your fav meals and try to experiment in the kitchen. But also don't feel bad if you're fucking hungry and want a chicken sandwich. Yeah, no tears of joy. Life isn't that serious, and people that think it is should really just keep it to themselves. I appreciate you for attempting a vegan lifestyle. And if it's not perfect, I still think that's awesome. I will accept you and encourage you. No one is born vegan. It's a choice they make every day. Welcome to the club. If you need recipes or support HMU, congrats.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.